Hey kids, this is number 22 in the Tubi Terrors catalog, I guess we can call it. Tubi Terrors originated as something that Al Card started. I have a link for his channel underneath in the description box. For those interested, and I do encourage you to wander over there. Yeah, this is a movie called Curse of the Blood Ghouls, but this uh, particular copy that Tubi has both titles. It's originally, or an alternative title, Slaughter of the Vampires. And I gotta tell you, both titles do not fit this movie. Like Curse of the Blood Ghouls, also Slaughter of the Vampires. There's no blood in this movie. It's a vampire movie with no blood. This is done after Hammer had already introduced vivid red blood, to cinemas, and plus this is an Italian movie originally made in 1962, but I think it was 67 when it was released here, or 69, originally in Boston. But yeah, even Italian movies about that time, I mean, Black Sunday has, it's black and white. This is originally black and white. Tubi's version of it has, it's colorized, and it's bizarre color. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad. At first, I wasn't really sure. I had watched this movie a little, the little bit at the beginning a few years ago, and I was pretty sure it was black and white, but what I was seeing was color. And then eventually I started seeing patches of black and white, like somebody's face might be half color, half black and white. And then, there's also, like, if somebody has a blue suit on, the color, there's moving patches of, like, red. It kind of makes for a kind of a surreal kind of bit about this. It I'd like to say that it actually helps the movie, but that novelty kind of wore off after a while, and this is just a half-assed adaptation of Dracula. It's really the Dracula story, but it's just like much of the interesting bits from Dracula are taken out, and this leaves gaps of anything interesting. It's an hour and 24 minutes, and it feels so much longer. And it drags. And like I said, there's no blood. This is a bloodless vampire movie, which would have been fine in like the 30s or something. But no, well, what this is, yeah, it starts off with the two vampires, one male, one female. Of course, he's dressed up like Dracula usually is, with the cape and stuff. And I think he's being run out of town. Well, they're trying to kill him. My guess, he was doing the same thing there that he does in the rest of the movie, which is, targets, a chick of his liking and turns her into a vampire. He gets away, obviously, because the rest of the movie has to have him. And, but the vampire chick doesn't quite make it. it's set in Germany. The vampire, which doesn't appear to have a name, they just call him vampire everywhere I go. His name is Dieter Eppler, I think. Eppler. Um, yeah, he obviously with a name like that, he's German. But yeah, he comes to town. He just sort of shows up and sees this woman, Louise, and there you go. He targets her. The usual thing in a Dracula thing. She starts getting drained. In this is it's different. She actually turns into a vampire. Um, there is a doctor, uh, like Helsing in this, named Dr. Nietzsche. Luigi Batzella is his name. Uh, and this is directed by Roberto Murray. Uh, Sort of like Murray Povich, but with a I instead of a Y. Uh, yeah, it's a sluggish, unfortunate movie. Uh, I've heard of it. I did start watching it once. I would have liked it to be much better. Well, this is Tubi Terrors number 22. Uh, Curse of the Blood Ghouls, also known as Slaughter of the Vampires. Italian horror on Tubi. Check it out if you want to, fall asleep. Till next time, stay safe. Have a good time. Bye now.